Hello, boys and girls.
Hello, Mr. Chu.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Did you have a good time at the weekend?
Yes.
Okay. Now, today we're going to learn something. Now, first of all, what questions do you often ask when you have a class? What questions do you often ask when you have a class? Yes, Emily?
May I go to the washroom?
Okay, that's an interesting question. You say, oh, Miss Lee, Miss Wang, may I go to the bathroom? Yes, please, Anna?
I'm very sorry. I can't hear you very clearly. Could you say it again?
Lena?
May I go to the toy shop?
May I go to the toy shop in the class time? Oh no, when you have a class you wouldn't say, may I go to the toy shop? Now sometimes you ask the teacher, Miss Lee, what does this word mean? Right? I don't understand. Can you explain it to me again? Right? What's the Chinese for this? What's the Chinese for this word? And what's the English for this word? So you're going to learn how to ask questions. Now, when you are at home, what questions do you often ask your parents? When you are at home. Now, Richard, you can say Mom or Dad.
Mom, can I play the computer?
Can I play the computer games? Very good question, Anna.
Mom, shall we go outside to play?
Shall we go outside to play?
Mom, can I watch the TV?
Can I watch the TV?
Mom, can I go to the toy shop with my friends?
Very good question. You never ask your dad anything?
Dad, can I try to wear your clothes?
What would your dad say?
He would say yes.
Do you know, when you ask questions, some questions are very meaningful. Meaningful, 有些问题问得非常有意思. Sometimes are not meaningful. You say, okay, show me how to sleep. 你教我怎么睡觉. When you are sleepy, yeah, when you are sleepy, you fall down and on the bed and then fell asleep. Okay? All right. Now, one more. When you are with your friends, what kind of questions do you often ask?
Could you lend me yours?
Could you let
me
use your...
Could I use your eraser or something?
Very good. Could I use your eraser, Grace?
Can I help you?
Can I help you? Yes, please. Yes, please.
Shall we go to the police officer?
Okay, shall we go to the police
Shall we go to the post office?
Post office? Yes, Richard.
Shall we play outside?
Very good question. Yes, please.
Do you have time to play with me?
Do you have time to play with me?
Shall we go to the toy shop after school?
Very good. Anna?
Could you close your mouth?
Actually, you think your friend talks too much, right?
Yeah.
So, would you please shut up a little bit? You say, oh, you can say in a more polite way. You say, would you be quiet, please, for a moment? I'm studying something. Okay. All right. In your daily life, you see, I'm going to give you some pictures to look. And then, if you look at the pictures, and what question could you use to ask? What questions could you ask? For example, look at this bunny. She carries a carrot. So what questions can you ask, Anna?
Why is the bunny carrying the carrot?
Very good question. why is this bunny carrying this carrot? Yes, Lena?
Can I help you?
You talk to bunny, can I help you? Okay. What?
Is bunny hungry?
Okay, now look at this one.
A duck.
How will you ask the question, Grace?
Mary, can I see your new duck toy?
Okay, can I see your new toy duck? Yes, Lena?
Mary, how old is the duck?
How old is the duck? That's a very interesting question. Yes, Anna?
Mary, is this your duck?
That's a very interesting question. If you hold the duck in your hand, how does the duck feel? Do you think the duck feels happy if you hold the duck all the time? Because the duck wants to play by itself, right? And also you can say, Mary, where did you get this duck? Where did you get this duck? Okay, very good. We have 3 words here. Big, new, and clean. Can you ask some questions about this one? Yes, please?
Mary, is you live in the big, new, and clean house?
Do you live in the big, new, and clean house? Emily?
Mary, did you see the big, new, and clean house?
Okay, that's a very interesting question. Can I live? You do not say can I live. Live 这个词是指居住在什么地方。Usually, I live in a place. But if you do not belong to this family, you do not use the word live. 如果你不是这家的人 you say, can I stay in your big, new, clean house for one night? Only one night. You cannot say, can I live there forever? Okay, 那就变成我们自己的房子了。So you say, can I stay there for some time? Okay. Another question like this one. Listen very carefully. Who can answer my question? Mary, what's your house like?
My house like.
My house is.
Looks like big, new, and clean.
What's your house like? My house is big, new, and clean. Okay. What's your house like? 你的房子像什么样? So your answer, my house is big, new, and clean. Okay. Now here, another question. Who can ask? Emily?
Whose school bag is this?
Okay, that's a very good question. Whose school bag? Whose rucksack? You know rucksack? Okay, you carry on both of your shoulders. Whose rucksack is it? Okay? Yes, Anna?
Jane, is this Jane's school bag?
Okay, you do not call Jane. You say, Tom, is this Jane's rucksack? Because you ask another person and then say this one. Yes, please?
Tom, is this Jane's new rucksack?
Okay, it's just this new rucksack. Okay, good. Yes, Lena, ask a question. What's
the cat eat? What does the cat eat?
What's the cat eating? You can say, what's the cat? What's the cat favorite?
What's the cat's favorite food?
Very good. So your answer, the cat's favorite food is fish. Very good. This question, quickly. Yes, Emily.
What things are there in Beijing?
You can ask, based on this picture, you say, where is the
Beijing
zoo? Where is the zoo? So the answer is, the zoo is in Beijing. Okay, now, how will you ask this question? only one question, and then it's going to the point. Grace?
Tom, is your 9 years old? Is your sister 9 years old?
Is your sister 9-year-old? Yes?
Tom, how old are you?
Tom, how old are you?
Tom, is you number 9?
That's a good question. Because, number 9 indicates the player's number. Tom, is your number 9? Is number 9 yours? Okay. Now, what about this one? Richard, what kind of question can you ask? What are the tiger's favorite food? So tigers like to eat chickens. So what are the favorite food? Okay, one more, last one. Yes, Alex? How
do you go to school?
Very good question. How do you go to school? I go to school by bike. Very good. Now, we are going to look at some of the things. Some questions, they need to be matching together. So this time, we are going to match the sentences here. Now, where does Miss Wang live? So look at the questions and answers here and draw a line. Emily, you come here. Which sentence answers this one? Draw a line. Very good. Next question. Where is the library? Next one. What books did you buy? What is the first day of the week? You have done an excellent job. Okay, give yourself a big hand. You know what? You can answer the questions very nicely and quickly. Now, I'm going to play an interesting game. Now, this game is looking for information. Do you understand?
Yes.
You know something, and I know something. Listen very carefully. I'm going to give each one of you a card, okay? Now look at the card. Okay, very carefully. Listen very carefully. Michael and Katie, they are going on a holiday. You don't know anything about Michael's holiday. So you have some of the given words. You can ask me something about Michael's holiday. Okay, Emily, the first question.
How long is Michael's holiday?
Very good question. Michael's holiday is 7 days. Okay, who can ask the second question? Anna?
Where did Michael want to go?
Where is Michael going? Okay, where does Michael want to go? Listen, Michael wants to go to Wutai Mountain. Yes, Lena?
What things does Michael want to
Bring. What things does Michael want to bring? Listen very carefully. Michael wants to bring some clothes, an umbrella, a book, and a radio. Next question, Richard. How is Michael going? Michael is going to Wutai Mountain by bus. Alex, can you ask a question? When?
When does Michael's holiday start?
Okay, very good. When does Michael's holiday start? And when is Michael leaving? Okay. Michael leaves at 5:30 on Saturday. Now, I don't know anything about Katie's holiday. Now, you know. So, I'm going to ask you questions. Okay, who can answer my question? How long is Katie's holiday? Yes, please?
Only 1 day.
Where does Katie want to go? Emily? She wants to
He
go.
wants to go to the foot of a small hill.
Okay, she wants to go to the foot of a small hill. Who is going with Katie?
Her parents.
Her parents. And how is Katie going there?
Kitty wants to go there by car.
Okay. What does Katie want to bring? Yes? Yes?
She wants to bring some food and drinks.
Okay. Again for you, when does Katie leave?
Katie leaves at 9 o'clock on Sunday.
Okay, that's an excellent job. So do you understand? This is exchanging information. Do you understand?
Yes.
I don't know anything and then I ask you. And then you don't know anything, you ask me. Okay? Okay. Okay, please give it back. Okay. Now, we are going to watch a piece of cartoon, okay?
Okay.
Now, listen very carefully. I'm going to tell you something. 好，电视机前的小朋友们，现在请你们跟我们一起来看一段卡通片。
A long time ago in China, there was a very rich man. His name was Wang. Every day he worried about his money. He didn't know what to do with the money, so he counted it every day. Though he had 5 lovely sons, he was too busy to play with them.
Dad, can we play together?
No, I can't. I'm too busy.
Not far away from the rich man, there was a poor man. His name was Li. He had 5 daughters. He was very happy. He liked to play his flute, and his daughters would sing and dance. But the rich man didn't like the music, and he was very angry.
Stop! I don't want to hear it. I've got an idea. If the poor man were rich, he would not have time to make so much noise. Yes, I should give him my money.
So the rich man went to see the poor man.
What's this? I want to give you my treasure. Please take these gold coins. Enjoy them. Wow, I'm rich now. These are my gold coins. I must count them first and see how much money I have got.
Daddy, can we go out and play together now?
No, not today. Maybe we can play tomorrow.
One day passed, and another day passed. He still didn't have the time to play with his daughters. The house was very quiet now. There was no music or dancing.
Dad, will you please play your flute so we can sing and dance together?
No, I can't. I'm too busy to play with you. I'm counting the gold coins now.
Dad, you have no love for us now.
Dad, I won't play with you anymore.
Dad, you're not a good dad anymore.
Suddenly, the poor man stopped counting and laughed loudly. He threw the coins on the ground.
My daughters are right. I should not have this money. Now I know what I must do with this money. I must give it back. Wait a minute, but I must also give them something.
Lee thought hard and worked hard for the whole night. The next morning, Lee took the coins and some flutes to see Wang.
Hello, here are your gold coins. I don't want them anymore. Please take them back. But I also have some presents for you. Open them, please.
Wow, flutes!
Yes, I want you to play the flute with your children and enjoy your life.
Thank you very much. We can all play the flutes now. And let's be friends.
They all played the flutes and sang and danced happily ever after.
好，电视机前的小朋友们，你们知道了吧？在世界上啊，我们最亲近的东西、最珍贵的东西是人的亲情。Okay, now when you are at home, who is very nice to you?
My mother is very nice to you.
Okay, my mother is very nice to me, yes?
My mother was very nice to me too.
Do you use the word was or my mother is very nice? Okay, was means in the past. Okay, thank you.
My daddy is very nice to me.
Now, sometimes your grandma, grandpa, they are also very nice to you, right?
Yeah.
And your nephew, your cousin, your brothers, and your sisters, you know, family members, right? They are all very kind. In your school, who is very nice to you? Sorry. Yes, please.
My friends.
Your friend. Okay. And?
My teacher.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Now, we are going to talk about the two pictures. Again, now listen very carefully. A, and then you three hold this picture, stand up. And then you hold the picture, you three stand up. And then tell the differences. You say, listen, Anna, you say, in our picture. And then you say, but in our picture. Okay, start please.
In our picture, there is a helicopter on the top. But in our picture, there's a plane. In our picture, there is a hotel. But in my picture,
But in our
but
picture.
in our picture, there's a hospital.
Yes. Okay, I think you have done a good job. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, please pass me the picture. Okay, you have done a good job. You should give yourself a big hand. Because every time if you have done a good job, you should clap your hands for yourself. Now, we are going to look at here and let's see. What's something here? Here we've got a very nice picture. So I have got some names. And listen very carefully. Could you say, and listen to me very carefully, I would say, listen. And then you go and find the place. Bill, okay. Now listen very carefully and listen. I'm going to say a sentence and then you go. Bill went to the bookshop and then he bought some books. So you go there and find the bookshop and stick it there. Okay, bookshop. Let's see whether he has done a good job or not. Very good.
Good job.
Okay, Katie, thank you. Katie likes animal very much. So Katie went to the pet shop. Okay, that's very good. So you've got Jill, Jane, and Jim. Okay, let's see. What do they want to do? Jim is very thirsty. He went to a shop to buy some drinks. Jim,